Our top focus is from down south. The war for Cauvery water is refusing to come to an end, and now the most famous Tamil superstars Rajinikanth and Kamal Haasan have joined the chorus for the formation of a Cauvery Management Board. Rajinikanth, while addressing the media from outside his residence this morning, took on the centre, appealing to form that board immediately. Rajinikanth also backed IPL boycott call, terming the match during Kaveri crisis as embarrassing. Both Kamal Haasan and Rajinikanth joined the protest called by the Tamil Nadu Actors Association in Chennai. Tamil actors Dhanush, Vijay, Vishal, Satyaraj also joined in the silent protest today. Meanwhile, PMK has issued a fresh bandh call over the Kaveri issue on the 11th of this month. And the DMK has come out in support of that bandh.
Sir, you think that the central government has betrayed the people of Tamil Nadu by not constituting Cauvery Management?
So far it is delaying. I have to fasten that work. That is what I am insisting for.
What is your message to Prime Minister Narendra Modi? You have a good friendship with
he has to fasten the work. The Cauvery Management Board immediately it should be done.
Shanli Lobo joins us from the protest venue. Also joining me live is T.S. Sudhir, senior journalist. Shanli, coming to you first, just take us through what you're seeing now at the ground. It really can't get bigger than this as far as a power-packed star cast is concerned for the Kaveri cause.
Indeed, Vedika, and this star cast is what is motivating the people. As you know how Tamil people love their cinema. All these stars coming here together has actually gathered a lot of onlookers in the area from the sides, people on walls, people on trees, because people are not, this is a restricted area, so they're on the outskirts of this tent to see their superstars. And even on stage you can see who all are here. There's Mr. Kamal Haasan, there's actor Vikram, there's Rajinikanth. Kamal and Rajinikanth, two actors turned Netas very recently. The Shiva Karthikeyan, another young star who speaks his mind out on various issues. There's actor Vijay, Dhanush, Rajinikanth's son-in-law also joins him on the stage. Actor Satyaraj, who's spoken many a time on several issues. There's Prashant on stage, who's another actor known as a top star. Shri Priya, Kasturi, who are very vocal about political issues in the state, and actor Surya as well. A lot of faces come together to put forward the urgency of the cause, the constitution of the Cauvery Water Management Board. And in fact, before Rajinikanth even reached the venue, he managed to hit out strong statements at the centre when he was leaving his Poise Gardens residence reach here. He said that the centre will be responsible for the anger of the people if the Cauvery Water Management Board is not formed. A clear hit by Rajinikanth, and indeed Kamal Haasan at his Trichy rally was speaking on the very same. The Cauvery Water Management Board, the need of the hour, the urgency for it, and that the centre and the state should do something for this, as it has been a struggle which is as old as the Cholas. You have a lot of people here from the film industry who play various roles in the film industry, come here also in solidarity to the cause. And apart from this, people on the roadside, near the fence, near the police barricades, who have been waiting there since early in the morning just to catch a glimpse of their superstars who are here today.
Also, Shalini, if you could ask your camera person to zoom right behind you. Those two big superstars, Rajinikanth and Kamal Haasan, that are right behind you. You know, till a few moments ago, we thought all wasn't well between these two actors turned politicians, especially after that tweet that was fired by Kamal Haasan calling Rajinikanth an outsider. But clearly the Born Homie tells us another story altogether on stage.
Indeed, Vedika, that's exactly Kamal Haasan's tweet did receive a lot of flack by Rajini fans on Twitter, but over here you can see both the superstars sitting side by side, and even when Rajinikanth came in, Rajini and Kamal did have a very cordial hug. They were sitting beside each other and they were talking to each other, and many from Kamal's camp telling us that his tweet was misinterpreted. He did not mean Rajini to be an outsider, nor was it a jibe of sorts he was taking. It was just a quirky tweet which probably people did misinterpret. But speaking to people from the industry over here, everyone's happy to have two stars who want to take forward, who want to bring the best and work for the interest of the people of the state at heart, come here, work together, work side by side, and getting both of them together on the same cause. They're on board for the same cause. That also is indeed a big thing for the people over here. And Rajinikanth was actually a reporter put that question forward to Rajinikanth when he did speak to the media at Poets Garden, and what he had to say was, Kamal Haasan is not my opponent. My opponent is poverty, it's unemployment, it's the tears that come out of our farmers and fishermen's eyes. This is what Rajinikanth answered to the question that on Kamal Haasan's tweet. This was Kamal Haasan's tweet, and he subtly branded you an outsider, to which Rajini said, the only thing that I have to fight against right now is unemployment and poverty.
Shalini, T.S. Sudhir is also live with us. T.S., just a word on the bonhomie that we see between the two politicians now. Well, it seems the message is loud and clear, keeping their rivalry aside politically for a moment. The cause that they've come together is for Kaveri.
Oh yes, I mean, there have been previous occasions as well when both these actors have been seen together on the stage as part of a Film Actors Association protest over Kaveri. But this time, obviously, the roles are also different. Both of them have entered politics, so they need to be seen as being the leading lights of such a protest over Kaveri. Both of them representing the Tamil cause as it was. So in that sense, it's a different role. And given the fact that both of them will be testing the political waters whenever elections are held next in Tamil Nadu and definitely in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections, this is also some kind of a platform for them to make their presence felt as someone who talks on behalf of Tamil Nadu and taking on the center in this particular issue over Kaveri.
T.S., it really doesn't get bigger than this. Like I was just speaking to Shalini, you have the biggest faces from the Tamil film fraternity on that stage, sending out a message, coming together rather than sending out that message. Plus, you do have a lot of, stirs taking place within Tamil Nadu already. You have Stalin leading one, his party supporting him through that. Now you have the PMK calling for a bandh on the 11th as well. Isn't this really going to shake the centre, who's completely silent on the issue as of now?
Well, nothing of the sort has really happened. What the message coming across is that New Delhi does not really care to what is really happening on the ground in Tamil Nadu. So while the centre and the BJP, which is ruling in New Delhi, is really being made the villain of the piece for its inability or its indecision over forming the Cauvery Management Board, and it's not so much Karnataka, which was really at the center of all the protests over Kaveri, which used to take place in Tamil Nadu in the past. Also, what is important is that all these parties, whether it's a DMK which organized a bandh this week, or the AIDMK which organized a one-day token fast, or the PMK which is going to organize a bandh on the 11th of April, or these film actors, essentially they are trying to tell the people of Tamil Nadu that we are representing your cause, we are fighting for your cause. So in that sense, they are essentially catering and appealing to the constituency in Nadu and not really making much of a difference as far as their fight against the centre is concerned.
But what is clear, TS, is the fact that Kaveri will remain an issue in the Karnataka elections despite the stir and the intensifying of that stir in Tamil Nadu. You were visiting Karnataka all of last week. Just tell us what was the sense, on the ground, because we should assume that there will be some kind of repercussion as far as the Karnataka factions are concerned.
Well, yes, I was in Karnataka, South Karnataka this week, and the sense I got is that the Kaveri was not really becoming much of an issue till the stir started in Tamil Nadu. Now, the impression that I was getting in Karnataka is that they also would indulge in some kind of reverse protest in order to ensure that Tamil Nadu's case does not win the day. Because remember, all the political parties, all the fringe groups in Karnataka are opposed to the formation of a Cauvery Management Board because they see that this board will take away Karnataka's right to regulate the release of water, which they want to remain with Karnataka's administration. So they are opposed. So we are going to see on the 12th of April a Karnataka bandh which has been called. And also one guess that if the pressure from Tamil Nadu increases, there will be a reverse protest, and in that sense, in the South Karnataka, in the old Mysuru region, the Kaveri issue could become an election issue as we go closer to May 12th when the elections will be held in Karnataka.
TS and Shalini, do stay with me. We have Mr. Rangarajan. He's a part of Kamal Haasan's party. He joins me on the phone line. Mr. Rangarajan, thank you for speaking with India Today. We've heard Rajinikanth speak on the IPL. We want to know what Kamal Haasan's stand on the IPL controversy is. Mr. Rangarajan, can you hear us? We seem to have lost the line there with Mr. Rangarajan. Well, we'll try and reconnect with him because as of now, Kamal Haasan has not spoken out on the IPL controversy that has been simmering in the state. Coming back to you, TS, Rajinikanth has made it amply clear what his stand is as far as the IPL controversy is concerned. We have that match taking place in 2 days from now. It's clearly coming under a huge cloud.
Well, yes. As far as the Chennai Super Kings is concerned, it is immensely popular in Chennai and the rest of Tamil Nadu, largely also because of MS Dhoni's personal stature. Also remember, CSK is coming back to the IPL after a 2-year ban. So in that sense, the passions are running high and there's a lot of local support for the CSK. It is coming at a time when also the other issue of Kaveri is gaining ground. So I don't think there would be too much of a response if people like fringe groups or some of the political parties ask for a boycott of the IPL. And in that sense, what Rajinikanth is suggesting is that register your protest by using the vehicle of the IPL, allow the players to wear black bands, allow the spectators who come to Chepauk at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium also to sport black badges in order to register their protest and use the medium of television live broadcast to let the world know that people of Tamil Nadu are agitated over Cauvery Management Board not being formed, to convey the angst over Kaveri. That is Rajinikanth's suggestion, and I think that's a very valid suggestion to use the power of cricket, because what Chennai Super Kings or other IPL teams essentially communicate and convey is a brand of sub-nationalism, a loyalty to a city-state team. And that's what probably something like the CSK management will also have to sit up and say that, okay, we are also with the people of Tamil Nadu as far as their protest over Kaveri is concerned.
All right, do stay with me, TS. I'm going to go across to Shalini in a moment from now. But before that, here's what Rajinikanth had to say before leaving his residence this morning.
Sir, do you think that the central government has betrayed the people of Tamil Nadu by not constituting Cauvery Management?
So far it is delaying. I have to fasten that word. That is what I'm insisting for.
Actually, what is your message to Prime Minister Narendra Modi? You have a good friendship with
he has to fasten the work. The Cauvery Management Board immediately, it should be done.
All right, we have Shalini Lobo live with us. She's at the protest venue. Shalini, we will not be hearing from Kamal Haasan, I believe, as long as he's at the protest venue. It's supposed to be a silent protest. But any idea what his stand really is on this IPL controversy? We've heard from Rajinikanth. All eyes on what he has to say now. Shalini, can you hear me? There seems to be an audio problem with Shalini there. We'll try and reconnect with her. Remember, there are lots of people who have actually congregated at that venue, and we'll try and reconnect with her in a moment from now. Coming back to you, TS. TS, all eyes on what Kamal Haasan's stand is really going to be on the IPL controversy.
Well, yes, the fringe groups have made their stand clear. They have called for a cancellation of all the matches. Someone like leader of the opposition, M.K. Stalin, said that the matches could probably be boycotted and left it to the intelligence of the organizers to decide what best is for Tamil Nadu and the IPL. I must point out, though, we don't know really what Kamal Haasan's stand is. Kamal Haasan is not a big fan of cricket. He's not a cricket buff like many of the people in the country. So he doesn't really watch matches. So it will be interesting to see what stand he takes vis-a-vis the Indian Premier League. Because while the Indian Premier League has started yesterday, it is the Indian Pani League that the people of Tamil Nadu are really excited about over Kaveri at this point in time.
Also, TS, let's just talk for a moment about the Tamil Nadu government. They've been in a huddle over the last few days. Even yesterday, there was this core meeting that they had. But clearly, they're on the back foot compared to the way the opposition is really playing up the Kaveri issue.
Oh, yes, and what M.K. Stalin is doing, the Kaveri retrieval march through the Kaveri Delta, is actually putting a lot of pressure on the AIDMK, because the AIDMK also has to show on the ground that it's not just an extension counter of the BJP in Tamil Nadu. It's not BJP's B team in Tamil Nadu. But what the AIDMK has essentially done is only to organize a token one-day fast between breakfast and evening snacks, and in some cases, like what we saw in Vellore, even a lunch thrown in for some of the activists. So in that sense, their sincerity and their ability to use their political clout of as many as 37 Lok Sabha MPs has come into question. Also, given the fact that throughout the second part of the budget session, they were the ones who were protesting in the well of the house. ensuring that the no trust motion moved by the YSR Congress and the TDP over the Andhra special category status was not taken up by the speaker, kind of sent the signal that it was actually trying to ensure that the BJP did not face the no trust motion. So in that sense, there is a trust deficit as far as the AIDMK is concerned in Tamil Nadu, and they really have their task cut out to ensure that the centre does something on the constitution of the Cauvery Management Board.
Shalini is back with us and she's live from the protest venue. Shalini, a word on the farmers. That's something that Rajinikanth also spoke about. It seems that as far as this deadlock over Kaveri is concerned, if there's one faction that's really suffering, it's the farmers.
Indeed, Vedika, and the farmers have been not voicing this just after March 29. They've been voicing this for a number of years now. Even in the national capital last year, they were there for 45 days. Tamil Nadu farmers had come all the way for 45 days and they were protesting on the streets of the national capital in the peak of summer in front of Jantar Mantar at the PMO. They also did a protest every single day to put their point across that we need the interlinking of rivers and the formation of the Cauvery Water Management Board. And this is what they've been saying across the years, over time, and even now. They have been joining every single political party that has been giving them a shoulder to lean on. They have been going for protests with them. They even buried themselves in the sands of the Kaveri Basin and they said, listen to us. The slogans, yes, they have been chanting out slogans for the centre to take note of them. They have been chanting out slogans for the state to take note of them. Union of the Farmers were also present in a meeting which the Chief Minister of the state did conduct. He called farmer leaders and farmer unions to take part in it and give their opinion, their view, their feedback as well. The farmers are the ones who have been suffering the most. I went to Trichy, I visited the Kaveri districts, and there's been a shift even in the number of crops they've been cultivating per year, the kind of crops they have been cultivating, and also how much of produce they have lost and they have to shift out to make some money to continue their livelihood.
And talking about that ground report that Shalini had filed, let's just take you through it. Well, she did travel to Trichy, where she met with the real losers in the stalemate, the farmers. Here's a ground report.
From road rocos, laying siege to airports, hunger strikes and self-immolation threats, the Cauvery water wars is the biggest crisis in Tamil Nadu in 2018. Originating in Karnataka's Kodagu district, the river runs 765 kilometers across Karnataka and Tamil Nadu to meet the Bay of Bengal, with 4 states including Kerala and Puducherry laying claim to its water. India Today travelled to Tiruchirappalli, where the Kaveri cuts through the district, feeding thousands of farmers.
Huge arid land, very vast, spread right round. This is nothing else but the Kaveri River, fondly called as Ponni River by the locals here. Once swelling and gushing with pride, they depended on her for everything. Agriculture, electricity, water for their household activities. And now she's nothing but a dry land which is just empty and barren.
80-year-old Nagamma has lived her entire life ploughing her land. She used to cultivate paddy, but now is staring at an uncertain yield.
தண்ணி விட மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க வேலைக்கு பார்த்துக்கிட்டு நாங்கள் என்ன செய்யுது விதையை போட்டேன் தண்ணி இல்லை இந்த வீட்டுக்கு போகிறேன்.
10 years ago, farmers in the Kaveri Delta could sow and reap 3 crops a year. But now it's down to barely 1 crop. If a farmer is lucky, he has access to groundwater. Selvaraj has around 30 acres of cultivated land. But even with groundwater access, cultivation has become difficult.
Quantity is so poor. Once we are getting in 200 feet, we are getting 4 inches, 5 inches water. Now 600 feet, we are getting only 2 inches water. That is also not in full time, getting 2 hours or 3 hours like that.
Coconuts, South India's famous produce, needs 20 liters of water. With a dry Kaveri, coconuts too have been hit.
How big were the coconuts before? Now it is as small as a tennis ball. Before, what was the size of a coconut?
3 times bigger than this.
A coconut before was 3 times bigger, and now in 2018 it has reduced to this due to lack of water.
Chinnadurai owns some land in Trichy on which he grows paddy and corn. The land, what used to once give him 25 sacks of paddy, now gives him only 5.
ஏற்கனவே பாசனத்துக்கு காவேரி தண்ணீர் முறையாக கிடைக்காதனால யாரும் நடாமே தரிசாவே போட்டு வச்சுட்டாங்க. இது போதிய அளவுக்கு மழை கிடையாது. திருச்சிக்கு போதிய அளவுக்கு மழை கிடையாது. காரணம் மணல் கொள்ளை தான். மணல் கொள்ளையினால மரங்கள் எல்லாம் பட்டு போச்சு. மேகத்தை ஈர்க்கக்கூடிய சக்தி திருச்சி மாவட்டம் இழந்து போச்சுங்க.
Trichy doesn't get that kind of rains. They're dependent on the Kaveri river. They're dependent on groundwater. And due to excess use of groundwater now, the groundwater levels have dipped in the village as well.
That none of the state can raise objection to the same. And
the farmers here feel that they have been shortchanged and are being denied their rightful share.
This year Congress ruling, the next terms BJP. So they don't bother about the Tamil Nadu. So they are not ready to release water in the Kaveri. All rivers, all dams will come under the control of the Cauvery Management Board. The state government can't do anything.
While the political stalemate continues, no one suffers more than these farmers who toil their land and hope for the Kaveri to flow once again. With Daniel, this is Shalini Lobo for India Today.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.